hip hop and wrestling.
So I guess so. We got Charlotte as our winner. We'll see what happens next. I guess Elimination Chamber will spell out who will be going for the other title, whichever one Charlotte doesn't choose. But I'm definitely thinking she's going after Tiffany Stratton. That storyline makes sense to me. Little young buck Tiffany Stratton, arrogant, did more in her first year than a lot of people did in their whole career. So Charlotte's going to come. Well, see, here's the thing, because Charlotte totally was a heel last night. I mean, yeah, she was totally a heel.
They was booing her.
She came out as a face.
She came out as a face.
She left as a heel.
She left as a heel. Right. So
like,
they can't. Her and Tiffany both can't be heel at the same time. Someone got to be face, and I don't think it's going to be Charlotte.
Well, yeah, because Tiffany's been getting cheered, so it might as well be Tiffany to be the face of the match.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I think people just by default of wanting to go against Charlotte, most people by default will choose Tiffany. And, like Nick said, the fans were already kind of conditioned to have her be like a face. So it's just, the script writes itself. It would be interesting to have them be kind of tweener as opposed to, hopefully Tiffany, because she is definitely great in the face role of what she's been doing. I think, not to say I wouldn't want to see her as a face, but I don't want to see her all happy-go-lucky just
exactly. Yet. I don't want her fucking signing autographs. I don't want her fucking pandering to the fans.
Yeah.
I want her to be the same mean girl, but be like, hey, y'all cheer me at least.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm interested if this is the route that they go. I'm interested to see what the buildup is going to be, because you it's like they're different, but they're very similar, as well. So it's funny. Charlotte, she started a whole thing of, even though I don't know if Jade is going to NXT, I doubt it. I don't think I recall, but Charlotte, when she did the whole, I'm coming to NXT too. I'm going to holler at the Raw champion, SmackDown, and I'm going to NXT too. And I thought that was just really dope, because it put a level of unpredictability. I think with this one, when she goes to NXT to see Julia tonight, which, probably is going on now, it'll probably, it'll be a dope interaction, but we kind of already know which way they're going with her and Tiffany. Probably Friday we'll see that develop more.
Yeah, I don't see Charlotte wrestling at Stand and Deliver. I see her on the main show, probably going against Tiffany.
Well, if she wrestled Julia, it would still be at WrestleMania.
Would it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever she challenged Rhea for the first time at WrestleMania for the NXT Championship.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
pandemic.
That. The pandemic mania, I kind of put
the Buccaneers.
Well, it was still supposed to be a regular Mania, obviously.
Yeah. Good point.
It was supposed to be a regular Mania. It just turned pandemic.
Yeah, I don't see it being
3 days
Julia.
Before fucking WrestleMania or whatever.
The main WWE audience doesn't know who Julia is yet. Going by her reaction when she came out, so it's going to take a while for them to really get to know how dope Julia is. Same thing with Stephanie Valcor, but
and Zarya as well.
Yeah,
I mean not Zarya. Excuse me, Delta.
Yeah. So,
it's Zarya. She's Zarya here, right? Yeah, she's
she's Delta.
She's Delta here.
Delta.
Is it?
Yeah, because they got the whole.
Yeah.
Well, not Delta as the sorority, but the whole the triangle thing. It's Delta.
Is it?
Or is it Zarya?
No,
I think it's Zarya here.
It's Zarya.
But that's her name is Delta.
Yeah, Delta in Australia.
She was Delta. Now she's Zarya.
Yeah, she's Zarya.
Okay, part herself.
That's all good. It happens. It all happens. All right.
That NXT women's roster is ridiculous, though. Actually, as I'm really kind of sitting back and thinking about it, they've got a pretty solid ass roster.
That's the best. That's the best part of NXT to me, is watching the women. They go hard. They go so hard in the ring.
Literally half the show is about the women. It's a 2-hour show. Half of it's about women, which is dope. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I remember I was telling Louis. Oh, sorry. I was telling one of our homeboys. I was like, "Oh yeah, they just signed Jordan Grace," and he was like, "Do they need even more women?" I was like, you gotta fucking keep flowing them through. You gotta keep
man.
Wait, so she's going to NXT. She's not going to the Raw, SmackDown roster.
She's going to main roster.
Jordan Grace.
I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Grace is going to the main roster.
She's going to the main roster.
Oh, I thought you said she's going to NXT.
He was just saying because NXT is building so many fucking women coming up.
Oh, gotcha.
He was like, do they need to sign anymore? I was like, yeah, but do they need to sign anybody? They're not necessarily, but you know, you just got to kind of keep bringing them in and mixing it up.
There's a potential that some more people could, you know, be on the free agent list. Shout out Britt Baker. You know what I mean?
She get the choice. She might as well be Nikki Bella.
Yeah, you read my mind.
Get your ass out of here, Jack Perry.
Because I was sitting here like,
that's the way I feel, at least.
She wrestles like a Nikki Bella, like that type. Too many steps in the ring. The way Asuka, the movement, the way Asuka and Bianca move versus a
it's
Nikki
different.
Bella or a
the way you hit the
Alicia
ropes
Fox.
Something.
The way you hit the ropes, the number of steps you take in the ring.
There are certain women that can just kind of get away with it because they still tell that story. Because I don't love the way Becky Lynch wrestles either.
No,
but I don't mind watching a Becky Lynch match.
She's a good storyteller, and she connects with the crowd. I love Nia Jax. I'll be
like, God damn, this match was good. But she, all right, she ain't that good, but she killed it.
Yeah. Right. Same thing with Nia. I love Nia Jax, but I ain't gonna give her no, Hall of Fame 4-star anything. She just does. She does what she's supposed to do, and she does it well. And depending on her opponent, she'll shine. And with the wrong opponent, it might be a little too left feet going on.
Maybe I need to be more, accepting of whatever Britt Baker might bring to the table. I guess because I was never huge Big Breaker fan.
Just star power. I mean,
she'll get an eruption if she showed up.
Yeah, she has the personality for WWE perfectly. It's just when the bell rings, it's okay.
Yeah, I think that'll get over extremely just the same way it did in AEW. And also what I'm noticing is like, okay, because TK he obviously gives some basically free range to people in terms of promos and all that good stuff. WWE more consolidated because I'm looking at Penta, his presentation and all that is more concise, more Penta superstar, this is somebody that you need to be. And I think with Britt, if she were to come over, I think the same thing. It's like she just would be given that star power treatment.
We keep delaying this Royal Rumble talk, but I also wanted to ask because me and VS were talking. We were like, every time somebody comes over from AEW, they get treated like fucking superstars. Started with Cody. Mm-hmm. It's Penta now. Even Ethan Page on NXT. Like she could come over and be a star, and it's one of those things. Would you think she'd fit better going to the main roster or NXT better first?
I say put her on SmackDown.
I think if she to help out NXT, go there. But in terms of if you got some storylines already written up, you got her in place and all that good stuff, send her the main roster. But I think on some, hey, let's get you acclimated to our system, kinda. Even though I think she's already ready. Hey, let's do a little light NXT run. All right, get her ass to the main roster, but not there too long.
Not there too long. Maybe just get in there.
Definitely don't want to do that too long. So
Rec Shop with a quick little 3-month title reign.
Right, like this isn't Sean Spears. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Main roster is the goal. No knock to Sean because everybody has a role. You know what I mean? Right. And I rock with Sean.
Outside of him, he's the only one that came back from AEW. They were just kind of like, let's do this.
And I rock with Sean. I like.
I do. I'm a guy that fucks with Sean too, but I'm like,
he doesn't have the connection though.
Right.
Yeah. It's all good.
He doesn't.
One day he'll main event WrestleMania.
One day, you never know. Would we think Jey Uso?
We said with Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay's there, so you never know.
I mean, he's there.
I don't get it.
I mean, stranger things have happened. I'm like, yo, okay. So, it's like music. All you need is one hit.
Yeah.
To take you to that, all you need to do.
Right now, you're checking out the SOP.
Hip hop and wrestling.